Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to some OP replays from a good friend of mine, Alfar. Now, he is one of the best players on the EU server. He is absolutely amazing, and he has been kind enough to share a couple of replays for you to see today. One of them is in the AMX 50B, and one of them is in the grill right here. And you can see Alfar is an aggressive player. He's going up to this this bush here, best bush in this map, and as you can see, he's already got a side shot into the crossing tanks. Now this part of the map, or this position, is very important, very important, because you do spot those that are crossing. If you don't spot those who are crossing, then the likelihood of them behind you is very high. And it's a great position because if you don't spot anything, you can easily drop down without being spotted or without taking any damage. But you can see his whole team have come this side of the map, and he is going to join them. I mean, having a grill behind you with Alfar driving that grill is an advantage for your team. But his team are actually losing. They've started losing, but there's these two tanks here, the Yo and the Skoda, are now pretty much isolated, and there's not much they could do. So we're going to watch. I mean, 1800 damage so far is, I mean, it's not too much, but there is still a lot of hit points to deal with. And I love the fact that he is trying the HE. Didn't succeed, but at least he gave it a go, and unfortunately he only got sort of just over 300 damage. But he's going to give it a go again, or he was about to give it a go again, but he decided to use the AP instead. So now it is a 5 versus 4. The enemy does have the C cap, and he's now pushing this E5. Has to be careful because there is a couple of tanks that is now coming around, but he's a platoon mate, Addictivo from the Kraken S clan, another OP player, is coming to help him, and they take care of this E5 nice and easy without losing too many hit points. So 4,100 damage now, and there is a 4 versus 3. But as you can see, there goes the chieftain. His other teammate is very low hit points. It's just him and his platoon mate that has some hit points, and you can see he's always trying to hide behind his platoon mate. He's the one with the armor. The grill doesn't have any armor whatsoever, so that was a lovely high roll there in on that chieftain. 5.5k damage. Now they do have to be very careful. As I've said, it's still 3 against 3. The leopard is a one shot, even though the grill he's got enough hit points. But yeah, these hit points can go, and I love that he accidentally nudges the leopard there, and he does. I mean, he says sorry. He didn't mean to do it, and he's that was actually very nice of him. He's a very polite player, never rages. And I like that. I like OP players that don't rage. Often you get the OP players, the players that are incredibly good at the game, they do like to rage a little bit. And that was a nice shot there against the Centurion 7-1, which now just leaves the AMX 50B against 3 tanks. He does take a shot, but as you can see again, he is making nice use of the HE from the grill. And now he is going to push this AMX 50B, because we know that he is on a reload. Unfortunately, can't quite get the HE shot off, but he's now going to circle him, and he's up to 7.6k damage. Hopefully he can get one more shot in, and he does just that. And here he's just about to die, but his platoon mate comes and keeps him alive, and that was actually a really nice win. I love the fact that the leopard wasn't so sure, so he went to recapture the C base, because there's not much he could do being a one shot. But 8.2k damage, 3.1k for his platoon mate there, and a very good battle. And next up again we have Alfar, and this time he is driving the AMX 50B in a platoon with Noob Eater in the Super Concrete. If you haven't checked out Noob Eater's channel, go check him out. He is a good guy, very good guy. and he's got a great channel, loves to stream, and definitely worth the sub. So here we are on Rockfield. The AMX-50B is a very, very nice tank. It's got the nice speed, it's got a nice turret, and overall it's actually got quite nice armor for a French heavy tank. It's the armor's don't doubt the armor, because the armor can actually work, especially from the turret. Yes, there is weak points in the turret, but it's super troll. Nice shot there straight away, first up against the Jaegeru, and again here we're just going to get the 3 shells. Unfortunately the third one bounces. Noob Eater, being a noob, and bounces, he's shot, and now he's just going to sit behind the rock and reload. And that is what you've got to do in something like a 50B that has a long reload. Make sure you've got a hard cover, and of course he's got hard cover. Not only does he have hard cover, he has Noob Eater to help him as well. And now they're going to pretty much focus the same tank. There's one bounce on the Yo, but he's going to just go up a little bit, try and get the whole of the tank, and he does get the final 2 shells in. And again, he's just backing up and reloading his magazine while these guys are starting to push. And then when he's only got a little bit of sort of reload left, he is going to start pushing with these tanks. But at the moment he's just going to wait. He has shots off. Here's the Tortoise, is going to get a shot off against him to bring him just over the 2,000 mark. There's the second shell, and he's got 1 shell remaining, which he's going to use in the E100. And yet again he's just going to back up, because he's literally not in any danger in this position. No one's coming from behind, no one's pushing on sort of the right side of the map. They are all around this area, and I love the fact that him and Noob Eater are front line, holding the enemy literally all there for them. They are not able to push because of these 2 guys, and he's got 1 shell left. He's going to use that against the 215B. And that was a nice shot. I thought that was going to bounce, but that was actually a nice shot. And before you know it, he's on 4k damage. Noob Eater has wasted a little bit of hit points, but he has been front line. He's literally been holding the team, whilst Alfar has just been behind him, because he hasn't. Yes, it's got troll armor, but it's not got the armor that the Super Conqueror has got. And before you know it, he can now just get rid of that tank, get behind these tanks, and just release the magazine into these guys. I thought he was going to go for the E100 there, but he didn't waste, he didn't want to risk anything, and he just wanted to get that shot out as soon as possible. So already 5.2k damage. It's still a 4 versus 4, so he needs to save his hit points, because there are still a few nasty guns out there. In fact, you got the E100, the VK, the Jaegeru. He has just spotted that this E100 has shot. He can only push a certain amount because of that Yo, so he's getting 1 shell on the E100, and now he's going for the Yo, and hopefully he'll be able to clear this guy. He's going to aim, and unfortunately the E100 just pushes forward, takes the shot, but he is now a 1 shot. He's on a reload, so he just needs to back up. Noob Eater is a 1 shot as well, so that he needs to bear that in mind and look around him and just be aware of his surroundings. And now he has to back up. Unfortunately, he is a 1 shot to almost any tank out there. The VK has a lot of hit points, and here comes the Jaegeru. So nice spot there. He's just going to hide from the Jaegeru. Unfortunately, he is spotted. If he can get behind this Jaegeru, it will be game over, but he has to wait. There goes the Yo, and it's now a 4 versus 3. He's just going to wait, and you can just see him waiting. He's being very patient. They have the cap points, so the enemy has to be the ones that pushes, and he's going to wait for his opportunity. 6.5k damage already. He has reloaded. There's 1 shot on the Jaegeru, and now he is going to push forward. He gets 1 shot. He knows he's on a reload, and he gets rid of the Jaegeru. A good tank to get rid of. In fact, it doesn't matter what tank. Every tank, he is a 1 shot to every tank. So 4 against 2, but of course the VK72 now is pushing around, and he is going to clear that guy around there. Nice little ram, I think, there against the 121B to bring it now down to a 3 versus 2. I think all 3 of his team are basically 1 shots, and the E100 does come around. Not sure why he was looking down at the ground. Maybe because he was looking down at the ground, that could have just cost him the game. He should have been reloaded, so no idea why he come around that corner looking facing down, but perfect for Alfar. Brings him now to 7.3k damage, and it's now a 2 versus 1. So he's just going to wait. There is no need to push. He's just telling that guy, you go first, because I think you have the hit points. I think he can take a shot. I'm not quite sure, but how much hit points he's on, but he obviously does have the big gun as well, the Death Star, and the Death Star can actually take a shot from this this VK. I think that was a bounce there from the Death Star. So now Alfar can get around. He's going to get 2 shots here. Is he able to get one final shot? Not quite. He does in fact go for the reload, but the Death Star is going to hold off, and he is going to take the VK out. So very good game there, or both games are very good there from Alfar. OP replays, OP battles, and an OP player. 8.5k damage. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you've got these kind of replays, send them to me, meadsyreplays@hotmail.com. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy. I'll catch you soon. Bye bye. With